With the new 2018-2019 school year came a new initiative for JCPS. It's being known as the Backpack, and it's a way to show that you're prepared for life after school by not focusing on just your grades.
What's in my backpack?
The Backpack of Success Skills is a new online way of displaying that you are ready to either be promoted or graduate. JCPS's Chief Academic Officer, Dr. Carmen Coleman, sat down in an interview with me to discuss the purpose of bringing the initiative to life.
This allows you to showcase, your talent, your knowledge, your skills in many ways. And that's what we want the Backpack to do.
Students can upload videos, pictures of projects, assessment scores, almost anything. It takes just a few clicks to log into your JCPS Google account, then another to unzip your backpack. You will find 5 crucial areas to fill inside. All of them, PRP chemistry teacher Mrs. Rains says, are necessary beyond school.
All of those things are things that you're going to have to be throughout your life, even in your real life, in your real world. So I feel like preparing students for that and getting them to do those things and focus on those things will help them see that lifelong learning is an important process.
The Backpack is not just new for the district. This is Google's first time creating a program like this.
So we are the very first to work with Google on this. I also don't know of another district, especially another district this size, that is attempting something like this at scale.
Students like PRP senior William Mason see this as a better alternative than just focusing on academic scores.
For the Backpack, each person is supposed to be, unique and different and showcase who they are. Certain talents that the kids have and stuff is being able to be shown, which usually go unnoticed, but with the Backpack, they're able to showcase some of that stuff.
But there were complaints brought to me by seniors this year from being given such little time to decide what to fill their backpacks with. As for that, Dr. Coleman would say,
don't sit and stress by yourself and worry that you don't know what to do or that call somebody. We will be there. We'll be there. I'll come myself, and if I can't, I'll send someone better.
if you are in need of more tips or ideas on how to fill your backpack, you can check out videos on the district's website, which is jcpsky.net. Reporting for WPRP, I'm Edward Smith. This common scene has become all too familiar. The students fleeing the building, the emergency vehicles, and the injuries. But what happened behind me here today had no intention of harm, just the opposite of that.
There has been an incident at Huntington High School. Parents and all the community members are advised to avoid the area, to avoid Route 10, and to not come to the school. Once again, this is a drill.
It's made to look like the real thing, a school shooting. The effort was not by a shooter this time, but a list of agencies in Huntington, West Virginia, concerned about a relevant danger plaguing schools across the nation. Ryan Sachs is the superintendent of Cabell County Schools.
It's a collection of different events that we know have taken place all across the country, and we understand that it's not a matter of if a situation would occur in one of our schools, it's a matter of when and to what extent.
In this scenario, the shooter was moving throughout the building. The police and SWAT team were called in to take down the shooter. EMS crews were there to bring the hundreds of students acting as if they are injured to nearby hospitals, and hospital workers were on standby for a complete flood of their ER centers.
There were countless police department agencies, police officers, the city participated. They had city employees that were participating from the mayor's office, fire departments, EMS. All told, we had several hundred active participants in this scenario.
Once the drill was complete, the Department of Homeland Security held a hot wash to discuss what should have been done differently and what went well.
See where we need to train more, where we need to practice, from the school board to the police department, fire, EMS, all the entities that took part in this.
At the end of the day, what matters most is the safety of students, and if what is written on paper actually works.
But until you put that, those exercises that are on paper into scenarios where you're actually interacting with those agencies, you may not have a really good idea of where your true strengths and some weaknesses are.
Reporting in Huntington, West Virginia for WPRP, I'm Edward Smith. This is PRP's medical lab, which is now home to the Health Sciences Academy and the future of healthcare.
I would say I'm trained in first aid. Can I give you your EpiPen or can you do it yourself?
Judging by the information being taught here, you may assume this is a college class. But this is PRP's Health Sciences Academy conducting one of the many labs that will be performed this school year, teaching skills that save lives and open a window for opportunity.
It's crazy to think that as high schoolers we're getting prepared to do stuff that college students are just getting introduced to do.
They're learning how to take care of someone in an allergic reaction, if they had a seizure, if they were bleeding, like a nosebleed or a cut. They're also going to learn CPR on adults, infants, and children.
PRP junior Ashley 9 feels prepared for a field that she wants to pursue.
It really helps with like hands-on stuff and how you're really going to act with the patient and what you're really going to do. It's really good with like emergent situations.
The equipment being used is the closest you can get to professional, from the dummies to the hospital beds to wheelchairs.
So all the equipment in here was actually donated by Norton Hospitals. We have mannequins to practice patient care and to practice what would be happening in a real situation.
But the opportunity doesn't only exist in the classroom. Students are already starting job shadows with Norton Healthcare.
I think this opens a lot of doors, especially now that we've partnered with Norton Hospital. They have that ability to co-op with Norton their senior year.
I'm going to do my interviews for Norton's and hopefully get that for this year and next year, because you can also get like a job after you graduate. They have like a contract that you can do and they'll pay for your college.
Norton is a great partnership that PRP has, and it's going to allow us to get hands-on experience.
Students can also do work through JCTC to earn their nurse's assistant license right out of high school, a big step that Mrs. Ferguson herself knows the significance of.
I'm a registered nurse. I've been a nurse for 11 years. This is going to be great. They're going to be on top of so many skills that they're going to know how to do. So when they go into nursing school, they're already hopefully going to be certified with their nurse's assistant license.
And it's agreed amongst the students and teacher that even though you may not pursue a career in the healthcare field, this class teaches skills for life. Reporting for WPRP, I'm Edward Smith.